Lightning ties NHL record with 62nd win, beat Bruins 6-3. Boston AP. The Tampa Bay Lightning won their NHL record-tying 62nd game, getting a short-handed goal by Steven Stamkos during a 3-goal second period in their 6-3 victory over the Boston Bruins on Saturday in the team's regular season finale. Nikita Kucherov, Anthony Cirelli, Eric Cernak, and Braden Coburn also scored for Tampa Bay 62-16-4, which tied the 1995-96 Detroit Red Wings for most victories during the regular season. 6 of the wins, though, came in shootouts. The league introduced David Krejci, Danton Heinen, and Matt Grzelcyk each had a goal for Boston 49-24-9, which fell one short of consecutive 50-win seasons since collecting 4 straight from 1970-71 through 1973-74. Tuukka Rask made box score. Kucherov will almost certainly win the Art Ross Trophy as the NHL's leading scorer with 128 points, 41 goals, 87 assists, barring a record-setting night. Edmonton's Connor McDavid, who trails by 12 points. Third-string goalie Edward Pasquale stopped 30 shots, and Tyler Johnson added an empty netter. It was the Lightning's 30th road win, making them just the second team in league history to reach that total. The 2005, both teams had a handful of players that were rested. Boston had a large trailing 2-1, Stamkos stole a pass and went in all alone, shifting around Rask before tucking a backhander into the net for an unassisted goal, tying it at 2 midway into the second. Cirelli's goal, Krejci's, was credited with a goal 14:38 into the game that made it 1-0. Charlie McAvoy, Heinen beat Pasquale with a rising wrister inside the left post to make it 2-0 with 19.1 seconds left in the opening period. Cernak slipped. Notes Kucherov's goal gave him 127 points, tying Alexander Mogilny's mark set in 1992-93 for most by a Russian-born player. Bruins defense. Lightning host Columbus or Carolina in the first game of the opening round of the playoffs this week. Bruins host Toronto in Game 1 of the first round, likely beginning Thursday. Related slideshow. Best of the NHL season provided by Imane.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.